Folks, welcome back to our summer preview coverage from Origins 2016 in Columbus, Ohio. You're watching the Dice Tower, and I'm Sam. This is Keith from IELLO, and he's here to show off King of Tokyo 2.0. Take it away, Keith.
All right, yeah, this is a pre-release. We've still got about 3 weeks before it hits street, but we wanted people to see it. It's really the same game. If you're playing it, everything is the same, but we really upgraded the art. And 2 reasons for that. We're at our 5th anniversary, so it's time to do something a little neat.
Very good.
We're also starting work on the digital app. And the digital app, the old art, was not layered. And so we would have had to redo it all just to make it work for the digital app. So since we were reapproaching that, we decided to reapproach the entire look. We're using the artist who did King of New York. We really like his work. And so everybody's got a new facelift, even the art on the cards. A little poppier. We had complaints early on that the box for most markets was a little too dark. You had monsters fighting, so we decided to go a little splashier with it, make it a little bit more mainstream.
Very cool.
But everything's really kind of working the same. The thing that is probably the biggest change, which most people will notice, is we've got different monsters. So Cyber Bunny is now Cyber Kitty. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then the monster that everybody loved, which was the Space Penguin, is now put in there. That means the Kraken has disappeared. And for those who have played tournaments and won their Space Penguin, we're just pointing out that this is the Space Penguin's a little more modest cousin. If you look close enough, he is wearing underwear. The other one is naked.
Wow.
So
that is very risque.
So the people who have the X-rated version, still safe with that.
And we apologize.
Yeah. So all the other components really the same. You can see the dice, the board, all still working the same cubes. We did change the back of the cards, so we are working on card sleeves that'll make everything more uniform.
That's cool.
This had the old box artwork on it, so with the change of that, it didn't make sense. And we're working on several compatibility things as well. We'll probably end up doing a little booster pack with the Space Penguin and Cyber Kitty for those that have the old one and just want to upgrade their monsters.
Cool.
Don't know that we'll make that out this year, but it's something that is in the pipeline.
It's good to know you're at least thinking about that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
And so, yeah, the other news, the digital app won't make it this year. That'll probably be next year as well. We still will be doing King of New York Power Up. And that, our goal is Essence, so that's an October release. It's got pushed back slowly. We thought we'd make Gen Con, but it doesn't look that way at this point. But we've got several things each year that we're trying to do with the King products and keep it fresh and lively.
So what about the app? What kind of things are you going to be able to do with that digital app?
Early read is that it will play very much the same. It allows you to play solo against the machine.
Other people? Okay.
They've talked about making it also other people can log in, so you can play it simultaneously with other people.
Cool.
But it's still in such early stages that I don't know that any of that is firmly committed.
Okay.
They were also looking to do a Kickstarter towards it, which possibly may launch in October. I don't know if that's still on the books. I haven't heard them talk about it for a little bit. But when that comes out, that will be the big release about the digital app.
Cool.
And news on that.
You said that these are a little bit tiny smidge smaller than the old ones.
Yeah, I don't think you would notice unless you physically put them side by side.
It feels like they're a little bit, the corners are a little bit more rounded too.
Yes,
a little bit.
I think
not
they
much.
roll a little bit.
So I think that makes them. I like rounded corners a little bit better. So that's really cool. Brand new artwork for all of the energy cards here.
Yep.
So that's really neat as well. And the artwork is phenomenal. Of course, you guys know IELLO. They take artwork very seriously and just do a really great job. So
I'll also say that we cleaned up the rules, that we took all the FAQs, composite, made a cleaner, more succinct rule book out of it. So the rules, although the game hasn't changed, are a much cleaner and better read. So all in all, I think a better product as the end result. We look forward to keeping the King rolling.
That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty much what a second edition should do, especially one that was so popular with your first run. You updated it, put a new coat of paint on it, so to speak.
Yep.
Very good job. All right, thanks so much, Keith, for joining us. And thank you
Thanks,
guys
Sam.
for joining us as well. We'll see you on the flip side.